Hey everyone, Richard here. So this is going to be a very small haul. I don't have a lot to show. It's just the next few weeks for me are extremely crazy. In a little bit over a week, I'm going to Denver, and I might stop by Mile High Comics while I'm there, just because why not? But doing a little traveling, going up there, and then a couple weeks after that, my yearly Comic Con's going on, which I'm thinking I'm gonna have a press badge for. So I'll be filming some stuff there, getting things signed, possibly some sketches. So really, I just need to get this stuff put away so I can move on with everything I have going on. Um, but yeah, so with that, first thing I'm gonna show isn't really a traditional comic, if you would. It's a manga, uh, Dragon Ball #1 or Volume 1 rather. It's a first print, which is why I picked it up. I was a big fan of this when I was younger. It's kind of a nostalgia thing for me. I paid 50 cents for it. It's probably worth 10 to 15 being a first print, but it's just cool. Something I'll throw on the shelf just to have. I already flipped through it. Definitely some classic artwork, if you would. But yeah, pick that up. Next up, actually has to do with Tucson Comic Con. Uh, Johnny Young Bosch is going to be there, and he was the second Black Power Ranger. This is the first appearance of Adam Park, the second Black Power Ranger. He was the Black Power Ranger almost as long as the original Black Power Ranger, and then he later went on to be two different Green Power Rangers, and he was just around quite a bit. Johnny Young was also the voice of Ichigo and Bleach and a bunch of other things. So it's depending on what he charges for signatures, I might get him to sign this. Just great Power Rangers. I loved Power Rangers when I was young. So yeah, figured why not. Next up, I got this for $1 at my local swap meet. This is actually my second copy, um, but I can't complain for $1. Power Man Iron Fist number, I believe, 66. Yeah, 66. Second appearance, Sabretooth. Just great cover. It's in pretty decent shape too, all things considered. It's got a little bit of staining down here. It might just be dirty. I actually might be able to get it off there if I tried hard enough. But there's that. Next up, I actually found this for $2, I think. It was probably over a month ago now that I found it. But Dead World #10. This is a variant. We don't really care about this side of the comic. I'll go ahead and take it out and show you why we care about this book. Get it out of there. It's this right here. Back page ad for The Crow. I'm actually surprised that this doesn't get much of a label mention on CGC or CBCS, because it's essentially the same case as the early Spawn or pre-Spawn appearances. Just a back cover appearance of The Crow before his series actually started. Goes for a bit of money. I think it's like a $50 book now, give or take. But James Abar is going to be at Tucson Comic Con, and I plan to get him to sign that. So it's kind of a nice opportune find. Next up, I actually got this from my comic shop. A few videos back, I told you I've been doing a lot of trade credit with them. I paid for this entirely with trade credit. And to give you an idea of how long ago I got this before there was any news of this coming out. Actually, the day before the news dropped on this. But Savage She-Hulk #1, just a pretty nice copy. They had it as, I want to say it was 8.5, give or take, but they usually grade pretty hard. I think it has a chance to be better than that. Pretty clean copy. But yeah, got that for nothing but trade credit, trading in basically dollar books and past bad specs. So pretty happy about that. Will I get graded? I don't know. It's my second copy, so I might sell one of my copies. But for now, pretty cool. And the last comic I have to show, I got this at the swap meet as well. Again, this is my second copy, but my other copy is a newsstand. This is a direct edition, so I might keep both of them. And it's just a comic I sort of like to have for my collection regardless. What If 105, first appearance of Mayday Parker. But yeah, this is actually a pretty pricey book nowadays. Kind of flies under people's radars, I think. But very happy to find that. Paid $2 for it. The last thing I have to show again has to do with Tucson Comic Con. I won this in an auction not too long ago, but it is Greedo This is the Return of Jedi from 1983. It's a figure. The actor who played Greedo is going to be at Tucson Comic Con, so I'm planning to get him to sign this, like I did with my other two up here. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show. I might be a little MIA here soon with all the traveling and whatnot I'm doing, but I'll be back. Got lots of stuff. I've been saving quite a bit for all that's going on, so I'm hoping Tucson Comic Con will be a pretty good haul for me. I think I'm going to do a prep video for that when it gets closer, and then we'll definitely have a haul afterwards. So yeah, that's basically everything. I hope you're all well, and take care.